Hey guys, Jeff the Nature Guy. I made myself a new friend here. Look at how cute this thing is. Anybody know what this is? We've met them before in the videos. This is the Beavers, and this is Finn. We got Huck over here, and I mean, you don't get much cuter than this. And I want to talk about these guys a little bit for two reasons. First of all, they're going to be out on exhibit here at the zoo. That's one thing. They're new here. But the other thing is I want to talk about them in the winter time. And you may notice I'm inside of a big building right here. You hear my echo? Well, we have them inside right now because it's snowing pretty good. And in the wild, you'll see these guys out during the winter. They're not hibernators like a lot of rodents are. These guys, they're up all winter, but when it snows outside like it is, they'll spend their time inside their den. And the funny thing is their den here at the zoo is this big night house. And so they have trees in here to chew up, and they've got beds of hay and some water to be in as well. And so that's why they're indoors right now, is because that's where they would be out in the wild. But it doesn't mean you can't see them swimming in a pond when it's nice and cold outside. But a lot of times they'll stay where it's nice and warm inside of that cool house that they built. Now you guys know that beavers, as I said, they're rodents. So you may notice he's got these big giant teeth. It's kind of hard to see, but he's got big orange teeth up there. And that's what he uses to actually chew through the trees. And these guys can take down some pretty big trees. And as I've said in the past, these are important animals for the landscape, because what they do is they cut down trees and they create new wetlands because they make dams on the river. And what they do is this creates new wetlands for all these other animals that use it. Screech owls use the dead trees. A lot of animals fish in that move in. And so they're really important for turtles and frogs and what have you. And the other cool thing I want you to notice is when he turns around, he's getting pretty excited. You notice he's got this big tail back here. Look at this thing. And this tail is what he uses as self-defense. Not only does it help him get through the water, but he uses it to warn his buddies. If there's danger, he'll take this tail, slap it in the water, and that'll create a big splashing sound that all the other beavers know what that is, and all the other beavers know that danger is around. These two are going to do a little wrestling right now. They're just like big brothers and little brothers. They like to wrestle. But nonetheless, these are cool animals you can see quite commonly here in Montana. And when you're driving down the road, you see lakes and ponds on the side of the road. Look closely, because you actually may see remnants and signs that these guys are building dams on those ponds. Pretty cool thing to take a look for and to see. They're fun to see. And keep in mind, the biggest beaver dam in the world used to be right here in Montana, over in Three Forks, Montana. It was about 7 football fields long. So you're talking a big giant dam these guys can build, and they do some pretty good building. They're some of the best builders out there, besides humans, of course. But nonetheless, Finn and Huck, I want you to come down here to the zoo to see these guys up close and personal and learn just how cool and neat these animals really are. So until next time, I am Jeff the Nature Guy with my buddies here. I hope to see you real soon here at ZooMontana.